that time of the week, and it's my favorite. I love coffee. Look at that. She leaves a little sparkle wherever she goes. That's me, Jenny. Wait a minute. What day is it? Uh-oh, it's not coffee talk. I'm supposed to be abuela today. Hola, soy abuela. Hello, everybody. I'm so sorry. I forgot it's abuela. ¿Dónde está Orlando? Ay, no puedo ver. I can't see. Oh. That says entertainment buzz. Oh my gosh, that's the wrong show. Okay, everybody. Oh my goodness. What? This week has just flown by. It's time for entertainment buzz again. Oh my gosh, forgive me, please. Okay, so today it's actually happy hour time. Oh, my cup is disappearing. I forgot my olive in there. That's okay. I'm not really a drinker. It's apple juice. Thank you, everyone, for joining us on Entertainment Buzz. I'm Jenny Rosario de Castellano. And before we get started, I'd like to thank our sponsor of the day, which is Glue Entertainment Concierge. Glue Entertainment Concierge is elevating entertainment careers, brands, and lifestyles of the entertainment community, representing small businesses, athletes, actors, influencers, and artists, also providing event planning and project management. And now wait till you see who we have on the show today. She is an improv expert, a singer, and actor. She is the producer of Zaza Productions and Pants Optional Comedy. Let's welcome Francine Wolf. Woohoo! Cheers, Francine. Welcome.
I'm so happy to be on Coffee Talk with you, Jenny. I'm telling
so happy to have you, darling. Let's bring the Coffee Talk back.
All right, let's do it.
It's my favorite, you know. I'm from the Bronx. It's part of my life.
Well, I'm from Brooklyn. How are things back home?
There we go. We're borough sisters.
Yes, we are. Okay, now it's time to be serious.
Yeah.
We're serious now.
Let's get back to serious.
Let's get back to serious.
You look fabulous, Francine.
Thank you, darling. You look fabulous too.
Thank you. Thank you for joining us on Entertainment Buzz. It's such an honor to have you with us today.
Oh my goodness. It's an honor to be asked to be with you.
Oh, thank you. Well, you are just smashing all kinds of records. I know you were on the news recently, right?
Yes, we were doing charity shows with Pants Optional Comedy, and I was interviewed for that.
How can you not get attention? I mean, with the title Pants Optional Comedy, I was thinking of not wearing pants today. Oh, am I wearing pants today? Oh, wait a minute. You can't tell anyway. So
right, we never know. We never know. Actually, in England, pants means underpants. So you could be wearing nothing.
What do we call that here? Commando.
Commando comedy.
Exactly. So, Francine, you are a performing artist. I mean, you're like a full spectrum, 360-degree performing artist. Tell us what that means. What do you do as a performing artist?
Oh, my goodness. Well, you mentioned a lot of it. Basically, as an actor, just trying to do whatever you can to get a gig and make money. But I do everything. Started out singing, started out in musical comedy. Then I got an agent, then, TV work, commercial work, films, modeling. But my first love is singing, theater, live theater, all kinds of theater.
We didn't get any clips of you singing. That's what we're missing today.
Oh, it's on my website. What would you like to hear? Wait, what would you like to hear?
Give us what you got.
Zazu, we're here to entertain you with something old and something new. Da, 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 da. Oh, dancer too. I forgot that.
I love it. I'm a dancer. She just does it all. You're so cute. I love it. We've got a really nice picture of you. I think you're singing in this photo. You got a gorgeous sequins gown on.
Oh,
there you go.
Actually, I am telling original Catskill jokes from the 50s and 60s.
Are you? Okay.
Yeah, it's at a fundraiser.
Very cool.
Gosh, I look like I'm ready to eat something. The food was really good at that event. It was fabulous.
Hey, food is important at these events. That's something people talk about. They remember the food. If I go to an event and it had bad food, it just ruins the whole thing for me. Come on. I'm a Latina, so food is important. So how did you decide to become a performing artist? And when did this happen? I mean, were you like 5 years old saying, I want to be a singer, dancer, actor?
How did you know? My grandmother used to take me to the live shows at Radio City Music Hall. And I remember we used to sit way up front, and I would see the Rockettes, and I would see the Ice Skaters, and I would see them just, the singers. And I said at that point, yes, that's what I want to do. But I was very shy, and I didn't really think I could ever do it in public until I was a single parent. My kids got older, and then I needed to hear approval and applause instead of Mom, I don't want to do that, So
yes, I understand.
And I took it and I went out into the world with it.
How exciting. I had an aunt that would take us down there too to Radio City Music Hall, and it was always so exciting. But I guess I wasn't one of those people that just knew I wanted to be an entertainer at a young age. I did have some tap shoes when I was little. So I would drive everybody up the walls with my tap shoes. But I wanted to be a doctor, and I ended up being an actress. So my passion kind of came later on in life. But I did always enjoy, watching these beautiful shows and watching actors and dancers, especially acrobats. I was obsessed with acrobatics, but everybody told me, oh, you're too old for that. Or you have to be born into it. That's what I used to hear.
Mm-hmm. Well, the other thing was all those fabulous musical films, from the 50s and 60s. They were, wonderful.
They were. Yeah. And, before I got my tap shoes, I wanted ballet shoes because everybody had the beautiful ballerina jewelry box as a little girl, so graceful and beautiful. And my dad actually took me to the mall to get the ballet shoes, but I'd seen all those beautiful Fred Astaire movies as well with my grandmother. They're always tap dancing. And in the mall, they had the tap shoes right next to the ballet shoes. This is one of the fond moments I have of shopping with my dad. They were kind of rare moments, but I asked the store clerk if I could try on the tap shoes. I was really curious, and that was it. Once I put them on, I didn't even try on the ballerina slippers. They just fit my personality better. I was more goofy than I was elegant, so go figure. So you do all kinds of characters, as we've seen. You joined in on Coffee Talk. What is your favorite character to do, and do you improv with that character?
Oh my goodness. Well, in our improv show, I do a million different characters. When I did my solo improv show, I was half-baked boomer. So I actually was
half-baked boomer. I love it.
I was actually a baker.
You were a baker.
I was a baker, and I was baking for a family reunion. And I have this beautiful apron that has pom-poms all over it. So I would take the cake and put it in the oven. And then by the end of the show, check the cake, take it out. And oh my goodness, it's only half-baked. What happened? Oh no. The oven was on 250. It was supposed to be on 350. Oh, I'm so half-baked.
Now, a boomer.
Yes.
Would you say that most of the boomers are half-baked?
No, not most. Just me.
Just you? Okay, I don't know. I think I know a few half-baked boomers.
Yeah, well.
So what's your favorite part of improv? It's really hard. Improv is one of the hardest types of acting to do.
Improv is hard, but I'll tell you, like anything else, like acting, like singing, like dancing, you need to learn it, you need to rehearse it, you need to go over it, because it's basically making something out of nothing, which is my favorite definition of it. You know, it's unscripted theater. And so you really need to know what's going on in the world. You need to be informed, because the more you know and the more you put out there, the more interesting it is.
Right.
And you need
So
to
you
be,
have to
you need to keep your body flexible. You need to work on your voice. It's just like acting, but you really need to use your whole instrument, because you're not using scenery, you're not using props, you're not,
right.
Except in our Zoom improv, we have made a whole new format for improv. We are using costumes, we are using props, because we're basically on TV, and it makes it more interesting to watch.
It does. I love when you guys use the props. I love using props too. I really, as an actor, sometimes we have to do auditions, kind of pantomiming and using all these fake props, like everything's imaginary. And I have to say, that's not my strength. There's sometimes I do better at it than others. But if you're now giving me like a list of 100 fake things that I have to do in this whole walkthrough in my imaginary house, it just gets me back in my head and kind of out of the character.
Well, you know what, Jenny? Give me a call. I can coach you.
Okay. Okay. I was teaching an acting class the other day, and we were working on cold reads. And I stopped for a second and I said, wow, cold reads are really, really hard to do. Every actor gets really nervous doing cold reads. And then I started wondering, is cold reading harder than improv, or is improv harder than cold reading? They're both really challenging. But right. Improv, I guess you can wing it a little bit more than cold reading. I mean, either way, you have to practice. But like you said, if you're witty and quick on your feet, you can wing the cold read, the improving better.
Well, yeah, it still takes practice. It
does.
Yeah.
It does. Yeah, I've taken some improv, but it's been a while. So we have a cool video that we want to take a look at of you and your colorful characters.
And for the Queen, it was all she could do to maintain a regal demeanor on such a nice day.
Nobody wanted to do the Bristol stomp with me. I don't understand why. It's a wonderful British dance. Oh yes, the royal sweat doesn't smell, you know that.
Joan Crawford, Mommy dearest. And here we're at a birthday party to celebrate the birthday of my son, Christopher. Happy birthday, darling. Minding my business, went out of that orange-colored sky. Flash, bang, Alakazam, wonderful you can buy. Yes, I can tell. You will be a millionaire. You will meet the woman of your dreams here this week. Really? Yes, you will have wonderful, beautiful children, and you will be happy for the rest of your life. And if you don't meet her here, my room is 212.
I love it. Oh, that's so cool.
She is like one of my favorite characters.
Oh, yes, mine too. And I did not know that royal sweat does not smell.
It does not smell.
Tell me, Francine, can you tell me my fortune? What is in my
Oh,
future?
well, you know what? Oh, I see. If you show me your palm, and I will tell you what your fortune is.
Can you see it? Can you see it?
The lifeline. I see the laundry line.
Oh, no, no laundry line.
Oh, you did not do your laundry this week.
I've been too busy. We're going to cut to a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back with Francine Wolf.
You need time to stand still or get up and go. You need to unplug or to reconnect with those who matter most. You need to kick back, to dive in to have your moment in the sun. You need a palace to lift your spirits, to taste the finer things. You need room to feed your soul, to remember why you travel. You need Lowe's. The legendary Lowe's Don Cesar Hotel, St. Pete Beach. The room you need.
Oh, I forgot how good apple juice is. I haven't drank it in a long time.
All right, then I'll have some coffee.
Okay, have some coffee. Francine, when you started acting, improv wasn't really popular, or did it even exist? I mean,
I'm that old, really.
how did improv, how has it evolved since you've started acting?
Well, I started taking classes in the mid-90s, and at that time, this was in Columbus, Ohio, and I studied with someone who taught improv at Renaissance festivals and had actually worked at Second City in LA.
Oh, nice. I love the Renaissance festivals.
Yeah, and learned a lot. We did Commedia dell'arte, which was actually the beginning of improv in Italy between the 16th and 18th centuries. And we did corporate improv. We did custom corporate improv. We just did some sketch comedy, but a lot of interactive improv with big companies.
Okay.
And from there, let's see, I did playback theater. So playback theater comes from dramaturgy. I think that's how you say it.
Dramaturgy. I haven't heard that before.
Drama. Well, it's like using improv in medical, not medical, but therapeutic settings.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Yeah. Drama therapy. So that's what playback comes from, but it's not quite that. Then when moving to Florida, I think there was only like one small improv group here in Tampa Bay. And I wanted to start a playback theater here. There was nobody who knew playback. So I started a short form group called Bay Area Improv Theater, BAIT.
Nice.
At that time, starting in 1959 with Viola Spolin's son, Paul Sills, in Chicago at Second City. He started Second City. That's where it became famous. It became known. I actually was fortunate enough to be able to study with one of the original Second City players, Dick Shaw, who was known as an actor on the Mary Tyler Moore Show, Rotor Show. He was actually married to Valerie Harper.
Wow.
And he moved down here because it was sort of therapeutic. He was in a wheelchair. He was elderly. But I learned so much from him, and actually met one of our MCs, our other MC, Lee Shine, was in Dick Shaw's class. And so that was like 18, 19 years ago. So it's boomed all over the world. I mean, there was a following in London and England with Keith Johnstone back in the 90s. But now, I mean, because we're on a virtual platform, you can find improv all over the world. I take a workshop from somebody in the Netherlands.
Really?
Yes,
in the Netherlands.
In the Netherlands.
How interesting.
And there's people there from all over Europe, from Polynesia, Indonesia, all over the world.
Oh, that's so exciting.
All over the world. So, I feel good that I was there at the beginning and, learning so much about improv. And, there's long form, which is telling a story with one whole story with improv, serious improv, musical improv. There are so many different types.
I wish I could sing. Musical improv sounds like a lot of fun. I guess I could do a really bad singing musical improv.
You don't need to know, I mean, I'm classically trained, but you do not need to really know how to sing to do musical improv. You don't. I mean, if you can sing Happy Birthday.
That makes it funnier, right?
Yeah, it does. You can do musical improv. if you can sing happy birthday. So really.
There we go. I left someone a happy birthday song message the other day.
Do you know the other birthday song?
No.
This is your birthday song. It isn't very long. This is the
Oh.
second verse. It's shorter than the first.
No, I haven't heard that. That's so cool.
We do that in improv.
That is fun. So you have taken all of this knowledge and all this experience that you've developed over the years, and you've started your own improv show online, which people can watch internationally, and that's called Pants Optional Comedy. So tell us how Pants Optional Comedy was born, and what inspired you to create this show.
Okay, I really loved traveling around with my solo improv show, Half Baked Boomer. So, I was back into improv. And, now that we're not in a room breathing in the same theatrical air, I think it was March or April, I got booked to do a Whose Line Is It Anyway 20-minute breakout session for a mortgage company.
Okay, that sounds like fun.
Yeah, I mean, with very little preparation, their whole company watched it live on Facebook. And I thought, gee, this is a great idea. I'm going to do it. I have a production company and I have friends who don't all live in Tampa Bay who are great improvisers. And I'm going to call them up and form a team. And we're going to do this. And, right now, well, let's see, we started rehearsing in May. There were so many charities, and I'm sure there still are charities who really were in need of funds to keep going, to help people with food and whatever during this pandemic. So we started doing shows as to raise money for these charities. And I just, I've worked for nonprofits my whole life, and, I've volunteered for so many years, and it was just a natural progression.
Nice. So here we go. We have a photo of you and several of your fellow actors on the show. I can tell already. It's hilarious. Look at these characters. You do charity work with the show. Tell us a little bit about what that looks like and who you've been raising funds for.
Okay, we raised funds for all Children's Home Network in Tampa, and they are part of the foster care system.
Okay.
Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital, where I am a SP actor, for their emergency pandemic fund, for Project Pup, which is pet therapy, and also for the Harry Chapin Food Bank in Naples and Fort Myers. So what we can do now is, if there's any charity out there that wants to work with us, we will do a show for you. We'll do a private show for you as a fundraiser.
Okay.
With whatever you want, I'll work with you, because right now everybody needs laughter therapy. And laughter is the best medicine.
That's what they say. I think it's true.
You're all about health and wellness. Well,
Yeah.
we are too. I am too. And that's a real important part of what we do. Bringing joy, bringing laughter, bringing fun out there to the world, because right now we all need it.
We do. And, you mentioned pet therapy also, which is very popular right now. And I have to say, I wasn't feeling like really depressed this year or anything like that, even though it has been a very stressful year for us as well with COVID-19. And someone blessed me with a little dog almost 2 months ago. And she just reminded me of how much joy animals do bring into our lives. I lost my pet 3 years ago. I had him for 18 years and I had missed him so much. I didn't know that I really wanted to replace him. And then this is a teacup Yorkie came into my life, and she has just completely changed the atmosphere in our house. So for any of you out there that think pet therapy is a joke, it is not. I mean, they really bring so much joy into your life. They're great companions. And I encourage you to reconsider the thought process behind that. And I love that you do these fundraisers for the Children's Hospital as well. If you ever need help, give us a call. Would love to promote your show. and do anything we can to help in that manner as well, because laughter therapy is wonderful.
Thank you.
It helps boost the chemicals in the brain that people need. Yes, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So what kinds of humor can people find on your show?
Well, we do everything from topical to intelligent humor. We don't go blue. Our shows on Wednesday nights at 6:00 Eastern time are PG-13. We can do a totally G-rated show. We've done that for the charities.
Okay.
Because when people think of improv, they think of, a club, a bar, and, you just let loose like a comedy club. But we don't. We just, and except for one millennial, most of us are a little older. And we sort of mostly keep it reined in.
Well, let's give the audience a sneak peek at what one of your shows might look like. We have a video here of Pants Optional Comedy. Let's take a look.
Okay.
We have Marilyn Monroe. We have Abraham Lincoln. We have the wife of the captain of the Titanic. Anyone have an opinion on sushi? James Dean. If you have questions for these people...
Fishy, fishy, fishy. I'm not a fan of smiling.
Not sure how it works.
Well, I walk around in my Croc shoes and I hand out winning lottery numbers.
Michele, who are you again?
What kind of damn fool question is that?
Welcome to my channel. I'm going to teach you how to make skit.
Does anybody know what stop this is?
You are my favorite little delicacy. This is okay if your baby is drunk?
From the Icelandic film called Harshing My Mellow.
All the German babies are drunk all the time.
Somebody in the chat box just said that they didn't know how to use the chat box in the chat box.
And that is how we got to the moon.
That looks like a blast, Francine. I'm really curious. What do James Dean and sushi have in common there? Where did that go?
You can't remember? And I've seen you. I don't remember that.
Yeah, I saw that and I'm like, James Dean and sushi. I really want to hear this one. And all the German babies are drunk. Oh my gosh. That's hilarious.
That's the thing about comedy. You don't have to memorize a script.
Yes, true. I have to tell you, I was watching your show last night because you go live on Wednesdays, and the timing was a little weird for me because I was out in public getting my nails done. And I said, I can't miss the show. So I was there actually getting a pedicure at the time that your show was starting. So I plugged in my headphone and I looked like a crazy lady sitting there laughing in the pedicure chair in an salon. That's okay. I at least positioned my phone so people could see that I was laughing at a real thing and I wasn't like just some crazy wacko.
I'm glad you were laughing. I'm glad you were laughing.
I was. We're going to cut to another quick commercial break and we'll be right back with Francine Wolf.
Mercury agents everywhere are saving people hundreds and are also there to help save the day.
That was fast. You covered.
Thanks, agents.
Watch out!
That's my car!
Don't worry, we're here to help. For savings and service above the rest, you can count on Mercury. We're on a mission to save you money.
Mercury. Welcome back with Francine Wolf. That was a quick break, I promised.
I seem to recognize people in your commercials.
You do you? So it looks like your camera got a little fuzzy on us. Yeah, it looks a little pixelated all of a sudden. Can you hear me?
Oh, I can hear you. It looks fine from my end.
Oh, that's weird.
Uh-oh.
Maybe it'll fix itself. We have a picture here of actors of Zazu Productions. Let's take a look at that. You've got quite a cast here. Tell us a little bit about your cast.
Okay, well, Natasha is a stand-up comedian who travels the country.
Yeah,
she's done improv at Improvocateur. He's been doing improv with me since I moved here. Nikki Kennedy lives outside of London, England, and plays with us from London, outside of London. Michele and Lisa, you will meet them. Actually, Lisa did playback theater with me in Ohio in the 90s, and I invited her to come on. Bob Campbell is hilarious. He's Lisa's partner. Lee Shine, I mentioned him. He lives in Bonita Springs, and he is one of our MCs. So, yeah, I've got a really, really talented professional group.
Nice. Can you tell us again about Toby Martini? We lost your sound when you were talking about him.
Oh, Toby Martini is a national speaker. He does improv workshops around the country. He's an improvicateur. I've been doing improv with him since I moved down here. We were in Bait together. We also did Stuff Happens Improv Theater, which was a long-form improv with Michele at the Safety Harbor Art and Music Center.
Wow, you definitely have an impressive cast there. How did you pull everybody together?
Well, just call them up.
Actors love to act, right?
One day we will all meet in person because not everybody knows everybody in person. So I think we're going to have like a virtual happy hour where we're not going to rehearse. We're not going to do a show. We're just going to chat and have something to drink.
Absolutely. You need to do that. You have a company called Zazu Productions. We just saw the cast that works with you. Have you produced other shows under your production company as well? Entertainment with pizzazz. I like that. You definitely have pizzazz.
You can tell I like Z's.
Yes.
Z's.
Zazu with pizzazz.
Okay, the first big thing I did was I produced an original play. It was a world premiere at the Strass Center, which is the big entertainment complex in Tampa, downtown Tampa. We did that for 2 weeks. I had a cast of 10. It was a play written straight from a newspaper of people who were booked in jail and had their, their mugshot taken, and they told their story. Let's see. Because I like to sing, I started Zazu's Review, which is a musical duo with William Bryant, very talented musician, pianist, singer, and ballroom dancer, award-winning ballroom dancer. So we actually took the show to assisted livings, memory care, senior communities, where we did the oldies. We did Your Hit Parade songs. He did old rock and roll songs. I did Broadway, and then we did some, ballroom dancing. And then, because I always need a new challenge, the next thing was, the solo Half Baked Boomer show. And, I'm always doing the red carpet characters, hiring other actors to do the red carpet characters at special events. And, besides teaching improv and acting on cruise ships, which we're not doing right now.
Right. You're so talented, Francine, and I love your heart for the community. I love how you incorporate your talent with, giving back to the community and bringing laughter to others. That's such a a great quality that you possess, and I really appreciate that. Thank you for doing that.
Oh, well, thank you. Well, ditto to you. I see what you do. You do a lot. You do a lot for the community.
Thank you. I definitely have a heart for the community as well and try to do everything I can. We are going to cut to one more commercial break. And after this commercial break, we are going to come back and meet 2 of your cast members, and we're going to get a little sneak peek of what you do on your show. So stay tuned, everybody, because we're coming back to some live entertainment.
All this time we fought side by side. We trained together. We lost together. And now, you're the only one standing in my way. It's been a while, old friend.
We are back with Francine, and we'd like to welcome Michele Young and Lisa Vana to the show. Welcome, ladies.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing great. How are you? Thank you for joining us on Entertainment Buzz.
I'm learning so much.
Oh, thank you for having us. Thank you so much. It's great to be here.
It's my pleasure. Thank you. And Lisa, you have quite the laugh. I hear you laugh, and then I just can't stop laughing.
Yeah, I hear that a lot.
It's so cute. So tell us, what do you ladies have for us today?
Francine's going to help us play a game.
Right. We're going to do one of the games that we do on our show. It is called Emotional Roller Coaster. And I'm going to do my best to be an MC because I am not the MC usually. It's Toby or Lee.
Okay.
So, okay.
We have a cast of women, so that's good. We're off to a good start. Emotional roller coaster. You got the right cast.
Women, they're so emotional. Okay, so since we don't have a huge live audience, we ask our audience to put suggestions in the chat box. So I have this very big box of cards, like 500 cards, and they all have little things on them. Like,
should we check all of them and make sure they do have stuff on them? Oh, there you go. One. Okay, that was a random test.
That was a random card.
Used more during the day.
Okay, so I am going to close my eyes, look away, and pick a card, which will be a suggestion for this scene. And Jenny, I would like you to think of some type of location, like maybe a building that's the size of a house.
Size of a house. Is it a big house or a little house?
Any house. Any kind of location that's not a house.
Okay.
Okay. This says usually found outdoors. And what is our location, Jenny?
Our location is a little shoe shop, a little shoe boutique.
Okay. A shoe boutique with the suggestion of usually found outdoors. Is that what I said?
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, shoes are usually found outdoors, so we're good, right?
Okay.
Okay, and just so you guys know, I can't see Michele, so we're just going to wing it with sound only.
Okay.
Oh,
we see Michele. What happened here?
It's fine. We'll see what happens.
Oh, this should be really
I only see
then.
Francine.
Okay.
It's okay.
So you need to put a pair of these on.
I don't see you
match.
either, actually.
Oh, no.
I only see Francine.
Okay. She needs to put on a pair of dark black glasses.
Okay.
Well, I'll try
There
to
we go.
commentary then, Lisa.
Okay, ladies, use it. Okay, and here we go.
Excuse me, I want some shoes.
Well, very interesting because
I don't
today
hear
we have
either. Darn it.
We have a
Somebody
sale
told
on.
me what she said.
She can't hear me either. I've never worked
she's
with
saying
Helen
that-
Keller.
That the shoes are free and I've won the lottery and I can see and the world is right. Is that what she said?
Tired, tired, tired.
Well,
can you guys see Michele?
It's been such a long day.
Honestly, I'm exhausted.
Okay. Well, we're going.
Out. Oh my gosh.
She can't hear, see, or
Maybe she
let
can't
me
feel either.
let me
Feel here.
Feel me.
My
Touch
name,
me.
my name is Helen. It's really nice to meet you.
Oh, I must be psychic because I heard that, and I thought you were like a
Take
Helen
it away,
Keller.
Michele.
Take it away, Michele.
Gregarious, gregarious, gregarious.
Well, I am going to try this hat on you because we have a sale on hats and we're going to have them match your shoes. Maybe your friend here, Genevieve, can help you. Genevieve Wolf.
Genevieve Wolf. Oh.
Yes, can you help your friend here?
Let me help her. Oh,
How about this won't make you look fat and will help you
Here's
when you
the
go.
shoe. Try on the shoe, darling.
Oh, I get a shoe. Thank you. I couldn't tell what was going on. The shopkeeper wouldn't talk to me. It was so rude. Oh my
You
God.
just don't seem to know your language.
It fits. I'm the princess. Thank you.
Can you help us translate for your friend, Miss Wolf?
Oh, she's so glad that it fits. It fits. Yes.
Well, good. And it doesn't make her look fat because we believe in health here.
Francine,
Oh,
what's Michele saying? Totally have no sound for her.
Well,
I can only hear
it's
you.
like really hard for me to memorize what she's saying.
Well, maybe the host knows your
Fun
language.
technology
Good
day
help.
at the shoe shop. That's usually found outside.
This is a special shoe shop. Can you hear me? Maybe I have the magical voice.
I do hear you.
Oh, I do have the magical
good.
voice.
I can hear you.
This is the best shoe shop ever. You can get hats. You
I
can
know,
get
and they go so well in the
Hats.
outdoors.
What do you tell me we get hats? Oh my gosh.
hats that
you.
go well outdoors. They protect you from the sun. You can get wigs there. Oh,
Well,
you don't want to style your own hair.
Angry, angry, angry.
Well, I am
love
trying
wigs.
to
It's
match the
about time you
shoes to
told
the
me about
hat.
wigs.
Oh,
Oh,
yep. She
And a
was
hat.
hiding the wigs.
Thank you. Thank you.
why should I
didn't mean to
even do
overreact.
sale? I might as well not even
I'm
be
sorry
here.
if I'm stepping on you, Michele. I can't hear you.
Yeah, she's a very angry salesperson.
That's why it's a shoe shop.
Okay, did you all hear that?
What's going on?
That was the end of the scene.
Okay.
And I would just like to add that when we do our show on Zoom, everybody can see each other and hear each other. And we don't have a mishmash, but at least you got to see what we look like and what we sound like. And
was that real? Could she really not hear or see? I thought it was part of the act.
No, honestly, I just don't see. I don't see you. I don't see or hear Michele, and I can see and hear Francine.
So you can't hear anybody.
No, I can hear
Except
you.
Francine. Oh, you hear me? Okay.
But I don't
Well,
see
I
you.
thought
Oh.
Helen Keller might have been part of the act. So
No, that's just kind of how it worked out.
We don't do sketch comedy. We only do improv. So you got to
Hey.
see real live improv when everything blows up.
Exactly. Right. You fake it till you make it. Good job, ladies. Thank you. That was hilarious. You know what? That really fit the theme of an emotional roller coaster.
I know. I didn't even have to like shout out emotions because it just went like this.
It sure did.
Oh my goodness.
But I
I love
still
it.
have the perfect hat for sale that matched her shoes.
Oh,
Well,
yes.
I like
Wear that.
Oh, I like that one better. I'll take
I
the
like this
flowery
one better. Yeah, well,
It covers more sun.
this
Yes.
one, maybe this one.
Oh, fancy.
And it rolls up so you can be cool.
That one doesn't fit you.
Well, it does if I don't have my little clips in my hair.
Oh, no. Lisa's didn't fit her. Oh, okay.
Oh.
Now Lisa's serious now. Don't
Okay,
mess
but
with
does
Lisa.
this make me look fat?
Oh, wait a minute. Does it make no, not that fat? Because you know we're in the
Not that fat. What happened to girl?
we're in the same category.
Oh. Well,
There we go.
And now, welcome to the Ladies Hat Show,
This is the yes.
where you will be
So
able to
excellent,
see
woman.
any hat, and you can just call 1-800-555-1212 and purchase the hat of your choice.
And we've got glasses too.
just like our feet, our head never grows except on the inside from ego. So you can always wear the same wig and hat.
Oh, I like it. Great
And then-
combination.
Arg!
What's going on out there?
Anyway.
Wow, the hats keep getting bigger. That's it. Francine takes the award.
I take the award for
the biggest hat.
For the biggest. I have like 20 hats here.
Well, my hair used to be this color before pandemic.
Oh, yes. Everybody's hair color was different before pandemic. So, ladies, who's your target audience? Who's your ideal watcher?
Anybody who has a computer and Zoom.
Okay, anybody has a computer and Zoom. Very good.
And anybody that needs to lighten up, because these are times where anything can get you down and depressed, and we try to give people an hour of some levity where they can get out of their own world for a moment.
Absolutely.
Right.
I love it. This has been so much fun, ladies. I can't wait to see your next show. And I really appreciate you coming on and taking the time to hang out with us tonight and have a little happy hour of our own. I definitely feel happier than when I started. When the pandemic is gone and life goes back to normal, which it will, are you going to continue the show?
Absolutely.
Yes. Okay.
Absolutely. Because, you know, I think a lot of people in the world have found that working at home saves money. You don't have to pay rent for a building, for an office. Now that we know that we've made friends around the world, we will still want to get together with these people all over the world. And the way we can do it is with Pants Optional Comedy. And
created a very unique bond, I must say.
This will go on as long as, I mean, even if we have an audience of 2 people, we'll still do the same great show as if we had 50 people.
Awesome.
And
Well,
it's
that's
been
so
a
good to know.
salvation for all of us too, because as actors and entertainers, there is nowhere to do our craft. So we were entrepreneurial and created something that we could share with others.
Absolutely.
Right.
Where can people find you? When and where? Tell us the details before we go.
Every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time till 7, a 1-hour show. On Wednesday, it's the happy hour. You get home from work, you stop working, you just, put your pajamas off, take your pants off, and sit on the couch and watch us. And it's free. You can go to www.pantsoptionalcomedy.com, and right there at the top of the page is the link you click, and it takes you to the tickets to get the Zoom info for the show.
And it's free.
It's free.
It's
and
free,
another
okay.
way people can see us is if they book a private show for their family event, for their reunion, for their Sunday, talking to family around the world. You want like 45 minutes of laughter, for your organization, for your ladies club, for your company fundraiser, whatever. And we will do it anytime, day or night. We will stay up. We'll do it 3 a.m. in the morning.
Okay.
We will.
And you customize some of those shows, right? The private events.
Yes, we'll send you an info sheet. You will fill it out, and we will use whatever you give us. We will try to weave it into our show.
Yes.
You know, just a little bit here and there, but we definitely will customize it.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. This is a sneak preview of Pants Optional Comedy. Check them out live on Wednesdays, online, wherever in the world you are. You've seen their website. It's pantsoptionalcomedy.com. Ladies, thank you so much for joining us on Entertainment Buzz. I look forward to seeing your next show. And that was a blast. And I don't know if anybody's wearing pants, but it's none of my business. So
thank you, Jenny,
You're
for
welcome.
having us. Thank
My
you. Thank
pleasure.
Yeah, it's been great.
So we'll see you ladies backstage. Francine, before you go, tell us what your slogan is. And I have a cute little gift that I want to show as you say your slogan, because it's just too cute.
Okay. I am Zazu, undulating with pizzazz, creating joy.
That was so appropriate. I just had to do it. Thank you so much, Francine. We had so much fun with you today. Stay
Thank you,
backstage.
Jenny.
I'll see you in a minute. Love you. Thank
Love
you.
you.
Everyone, I hope you enjoyed today's show. I thought I'd give you a laugh. It was a little treat for you this week. I had a blast with Francine and her cast. This was so unique. Please check out their show. And again, thank you to our sponsor, Glue Entertainment Concierge. They are the glue to your foundation to help you build your empire. To advertise on Florida National News and Entertainment Buzz, or to become a sponsor, email us at ads@floridanationalnews.com. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, like us on Facebook, on Instagram, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel and my Instagram as well. You can find me online as Jenny Rosario. On Instagram, I'm Jenny Rosario08, but everywhere else, I'm Jenny Rosario. And again, thank you for watching. Have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you next week. Ta-da!